Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Dorianne. I'm a registered nurse and holistic nurse coaching. Um, Today I want to talk about why it is important to read the Bible for yourself. And I made a couple bullet points to keep myself on track. So why should you read the Bible for yourself? Number one, I feel like you have to read the Bible for yourself to interpret your own meaning. Like everyone has a mind of their own, and there's so much, it's easy to get into an argument about the Bible, kind of like how people argue about politics. Like it's easy to get into an argument about what do a scripture really mean, and for like people really will argue you down on how your view changes from their view, and like it can get really wild, right? But I feel like it can be multiple meanings to one story, um, and your meaning or what it means to you at the time may change. But I feel like it's important to read the Bible because you have to figure out what it means for you or how it applies to your life. The wisdom that is speaking to you. Like meditate on it. If you don't understand it, meditate on it. Like I know myself, I am like getting reading the Bible for myself for the first time, and I ain't gonna lie, like I was kind of nervous to share what I thought it meant to me, how I interpreted it, and how I break it down to myself. But you know what, y'all? It's whatever. Like, I'm not going to argue with nobody about what I feel the scripture is saying to me. Okay. I realize like I got a mind of my own. I trust myself. I'm loving, I'm sweet, I'm intelligent. And long as I read with my heart and make it make sense to me and like with love, how can I go wrong? And I'm open to opinions and for someone to enlighten me, right? But I'm not dumb. And a lot of times, like we as Christians or religious people, we try to um, bully someone into our point of view of something, like manipulate the word or, like, oh, well, that's not what it means. It really means this. Oh, well, you stupid for thinking that. Like, come on, y'all. That's not cool. You know, like that is not what God intended us to do. That is not why the Bible was written. If anything, it should bring us closer with love and light and respectfully disagree with someone, but I just don't think that's the way it's supposed to go. Like, I feel like you read the Bible, there are many lessons in it, there's many meanings on what it means to you, and you have to read it to understand what it means to you. The Bible can be manipulated in so many ways to make it make sense to someone who like uses Bible verses for toxic reasons. You know what I mean? Like I've seen the Bible used for, oh, honor thy husbands. Okay, but what if your husband is abusive? You gotta take that into consideration. Like God don't want you to be with an abusive husband. He don't want you to be torn down spiritually, physically, mentally. That's not what he has planned for you. But some people will twist the Bible scripture and make it seem like, oh, well, you're not taking care of your husband. Oh, you're not happy? Like, no, you can't get a divorce. You got to stay with your husband. And I just feel like, like people will use scriptures in the Bible for their own good sometimes. So that's why I feel like you got to read the Bible yourself, and use your own mind and thinking, lead with your heart, and, try to understand it the best you can. And if you don't understand it, meditate on it. Ask God and pray to God for the wisdom. Sit with yourself and sit with God and ask Him to reveal the wisdom behind that message, you know? Um, you have to understand that people will have different viewpoints and respect it. Okay, there is different teachings of the Bible, so that is why you have to read it yourself too, because if you just listen to every teaching, it can be very confusing. Which one resonates with you? What do I believe? you know um like I said, like people use the Bible and manipulate the verses and stuff, so read it for yourself. That's another reason to read it for yourself, so you can stand firm in the word and understand, like, no, this is what it means to me, and respect other people viewpoints. Yeah, you got a lot to say. And respect other people's viewpoints on it. You don't got to argue about it. Like if that's what you think, that's what you think. Um, so the Bible wasn't meant to divide us, it was meant to bring us closer together, you know? So, and it also helps closer relationships, help you build a closer relationship with God and seek the wisdom from the life lessons that's written in the Bible, you know? So that's what I feel. That's my take on why you should read the Bible for yourself. I mean, people have different opinions on anything, just like politics, y'all, just like life. Opinions is opinions. And someone can read the same stuff that you read and take a different meaning to it and try to push their meaning onto you. And without considering all of the rest of the Bible verses that's in there, they would just nitpick one Bible verse, like, oh, like I said, honor thy husband and stuff like that. Like I've heard that before. Honor thy mother, father. Toxic parents use that Bible verses against their children. Like I've heard these things before, and I just feel like a lot of times people disregard the rest of the Bible. So you have to read the Bible, take the time, even if it's just a page a day. I feel like that is making a good step towards building a closer relationship with God, because you have to understand the word for yourself. The Bible is a sacred book, but it's a book. You have to read it and make the meaning, decipher the meaning for yourself. So yeah, y'all, that is what I feel. Reasons why you should read the Bible. And social media doesn't help either, right? Because so many people have their own opinions, and we got the new age, the old age, the New Testament, the Old Testament. Is so much to it, right? And it can be very confusing if you don't know, like, okay, this person is saying that person is saying this. It is very important to have a mind of your own. Okay. So yeah, that's my take on it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and God bless.